money,
honor.
Power, they're all important.
But in the end, love conquers all.
During this time, we'll meddle in your dating life.
As well as your daily life.
Amor Fati.
That's right, listeners. Amor Fati time with W24's Aaron and Hayana. Hello. Everyone, it's autumn.
It's autumn.
It's properly autumn as well. 2 weeks have passed in October. Yeah, congratulating here on autumn. Do you like autumn? Do you feel like it's autumn? 가을이 완전 왔는데 느끼시나요?
I feel like it's winter already,
Yeah.
to be honest.
It is. At nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime particularly. Like, it's super cold.
It's really cold. Very cold. It feels like we skipped autumn. 뭔가 가을 그냥 뭔가 지나간 것 같은 느낌.
요즘 그가 진짜 좋은 계절. 저는 봄, 가을 이런
가을은
계절은
나도.
일주일하고 지나가는 것 같아요.
일주일, 2주, 길어봤자
맞아.
2주.
아쉽습니다. It's a shame, isn't it? It does feel like kind of our favourite season, spring.
Like spring and autumn is just staying there for like 1 or 2 weeks.
I know, it's a bit of a shame, really. I know. But are there any things, because it is still fall, before winter comes, are there any things you want to do? 겨울 완전히 오기 전에 하고 싶은 것들이 있나요?
겨울 오기 전에는 겨울이 되면 다 감싸기 때문에 가을 옷들을 좀 실컷 입어야죠.
그렇죠. 그게 제일 아쉬운데.
옷을 못 입어서.
그런 거 좀 있잖아요. 왜냐하면 진짜 예를 들면 이쁜 티 하나 있는데 겨울에는 맨날 싸매고 다니니까 그냥 맨날 막 그렇게 다니고.
맞아. That's true. So clothes. So, there are clothes that you wear in autumn. When winter comes, you got to cover it all up. So I think getting those clothes out, I think for the remainder would be great. Hannah, what about you?
Well, before getting dressed up, I want to just go out and just, walk under the autumn leaves and just feel the weather. But to be honest, I'm just staying inside always these days. So,
of course,
I think I should go out somewhere and just go on a road trip or something like that.
Yeah, that'll be fine because winter is not good for road trips or good for walking.
And to be honest, I hate cold weather. I just hate that. So I'm kind of afraid of like going through the cold weather this year, but
it's hard. It gets very cold.
Coming up.
In Korea, it gets to like minuses. Honestly, it's very chilly. All right. Well, hopefully we can all have a good autumn.
Yes.
With what's remaining of it.
We still have a few weeks left.
Yeah, we still got a bit of time left. Absolutely. All right, we're going to get going now forwards with our Amor Fati. Now, if you love ourselves, we love others and love the world. This is what we call Amor Fati, the way to love our fate. In other words, we should all love to our fullest. So we're going to kick off today. Aaron, please tell us how to take part.
Yes, Aaron and Hannah will be meddling in your dating and daily life.
From your love stories, breakup stories, and relationship concerns. If you need some judgment on whether your relationship is to someone or not, send in your messages.
Your concerns about your daily lives are also welcome.
Yep, today's Amor Fati then. So part one we're going to kick off with, it's called Love Talk.
Yes, so from time to time we will also be talking about K-pop stars' relationships and love stories from movies, dramas, books and K-pop lyrics. So please tell us about today's topic, Aaron.
Wow. If I get married, I want to have children versus I don't. 결혼하면 아이 낳고 싶다? 아니다.
Okay.
So this is going to be, I think we can have a good chat about this one, I think.
Yeah.
So not long ago, an online survey was done on 1,000 unmarried young people in their 30s. So marriage, children in their 30s and thoughts about happiness, they were all covered basically. And regarding the intention to marry, must do was at 12%. Want to do 43%, don't want to do 20%, never or don't is 5%, I don't know was 20%, but it was a reaction that they didn't want to and they just didn't know was maybe the biggest one, which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw the reason why people are reluctant to the marriage. Men say that because I thought it would be difficult to meet the conditions for marriage. Preparing a house, financial part, 뭐 이런가요? 그다음에 realistically with about 50% and because I'm happy to live alone was the highest for women at around 25%.
I like that. Can I just say quickly, etc. etc. 너 이런 거요?
Yeah.
좋네요.
기타 등등, etc.
Yeah, I like that.
In addition, it is said that the intention to give birth was the 1 and 2 would want to give birth. It is said that on the side wishing to give birth, was the highest at about 38%, and about 15% of those who answered, I will definitely give birth.
This is so interesting. So the reasons for not wanting to have children, it said that the survey was done in order of because I'm worried about whether I could raise a child well, and then the financial burden of raising a child as well. So I think these are all things that we could probably understand, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So if I get married, I want to have children versus I don't. Again, this is going to be interesting, I think. Today, let's go first to Aaron.
저는 사실 아기를 되게 안 좋아하거든요. 되게 이렇게 하면 사람들이 너무 반전이라고 해가지고 막 그런데 근데 사실 제가 지금 한 달 정도 뒤면은 조카가 생기거든요. 그리고 이제 막 교회에 애기들 막 보면 또 이제 막 친한 형 누나들이 막 애기 낳고 이런 거 보면 그러면서 사실 예전에 애기 보면 진짜 막 이러고 봤었는데 요즘에는 좀 되게 막 귀여워 보이고 좀 그런 게 있는 거 생각이 좀 많이 바뀌지 않을까 싶어요. 저는 좀.
이것도 나이 들면서도. Aaron's saying that. So originally, he doesn't really like babies or kids, actually. There are some people like that. I was like that when I was younger. But he says he's going to become an uncle very soon, actually. So that's going to change things. And nowadays, he feels himself looking at kids thinking, oh, they're really cute. So he is changing on that respects. 근데 이 질문은 그건 아니잖아요.
나 딴 거였어요?
본인이
내가 결혼?
그쵸.
죄송해요.
괜찮아요. 아유, 그거 시작해가지고 이제 발전하면
대본 너무 열심히 봤다. 저는 결혼은 하고 싶긴 한데 좀 늦게 하고 싶은.
그럼 애까지는요?
애는 잘 모르겠어요.
아직은 모르겠죠.
왜냐면 사실 저는 좀 아시겠지만 일욕심이 되게 많아요. 스타일이. 그래서 뭔가 조금 아무래도 결혼을 하면 이제 뭔가 좀 책임져야 되는 게 더 생기고 이러다 보니까 도전할 수 있는 그 범위도 좀 줄어들고 막 이러잖아요. 그러다 보니까 저는 좀.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron's not sure. I think marriage later on in life, kids, he's not sure yet. I think because the responsibility that goes into that.
True.
Although I've got to say, I would love to see a mini Aaron.
Mini Aaron, that would be so cute.
미니 알아? 아빠! 야!
똑같이 아마 이렇게. Yeah, that'll be fun to see mini Aaron, right? That'll be amazing. All right, Hayana. So marriage and then having kids.
Yeah, I want to get married someday, and I do want to have children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're very sure about that?
Yeah, I think so. Like when I'm financially ready.
Okay. Right.
So like the reality side, you have to think about a lot of things to take care of your husband and your children.
Oh man, it's tough.
So when that's ready, I'm totally down.
How many kids?
3? Well, yeah, 3. I think 3 will be very good. I think that's perfect.
Ideally, son, daughter, what are we thinking?
So for me, well, I'm not sure if that could happen. It doesn't come out as you just plan
like
right away.
What's your ideal, just for example?
Okay, so my ideal ratio is 2 daughters and 1 son. I guess.
우리 집이 딱 그거예요. Two daughters, one son.
Because in our family, I'm the first one and I have a younger brother.
Yeah.
But my dad always says, what if there was one more daughter in our family? And then he wishes that, but it's too late though.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's too late. But yeah, so when I think of that issue, that topic, I think 2 daughters and 1 son will be perfect.
That's
like
interesting.
personally, I think, yeah.
I like it. 뭔가 마인드 딱 좋은 것 같아요. 딱 뭘 원하는지 딱 알고 이게 뭔가 멋있네요.
왜냐면 when I think of myself, I'm a daughter, right? And when I think of my relationship with my parents and my brother's relationship with my parents, I think sons are more 무뚝뚝해 when it comes to expressing. Like they're kind of stiff and they don't really express honestly. I mean, I don't know how to. I'm not talking about every son's out there, but when I think of our family,
I think every son.
Most of the sons are less expressive than daughters, right?
Yeah.
But I'm super expressive to my parents. I always like 장난쳐 with them. I just like joke around with them, and they really enjoy that friendly relationship between parents and daughter. So yeah, I think it will be fun to have 2 daughters in a family and 1 son. like son still, I think, you need a son as well.
Yeah, I agree, because I've got one brother, so we have no
okay.
girls, right?
Oh, yeah.
So my mum always says, I wish I had a daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Always. Because...
So when my mom talks about her friends around her who has no daughters, they always envy my mom.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think you're right. We are less expressive. I did try. 한번 노력했거든요.
To be expressive?
To my dad. 딱 한 번 노력했어요. 딱 한 번. I said to my dad on the phone recently, because he's a bit sick and stuff. And so we were speaking on the phone. I was like, I was thinking, should I say I love you? Should I say it? 한 5분 고민했어요, 얘기하면서.
And you said that?
And I said, Dad, I love you. And
mumbling.
Yeah, and do you know what he said? And he put the phone down.
똑같네, 아빠랑.
We're exactly the same. So I need to try. I think you're right. That's nice though.
Yeah, I do want to have my family someday when I'm like ready.
That's good.
Yeah, but not now. Not now. Definitely not now.
Have you thought about the age?
When I was younger, I didn't know how late 20s will be, but I'm in my late 20s already.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I thought like around like 28, 9 will be like ideal to marry someone.
Yeah.
But for now, I think it's too early for me. I got to pursue my career. I got to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So around like my 30s, like in my early or mid 30s, I guess.
Yeah. I think nowadays that's becoming more normal as well.
Is.
It's becoming more normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I think that's right. For me as well, I've thought about marriage. I also thought that I'd do it in my 20s. But no, it didn't happen. And so I'm also, I don't know. I'm a little bit, I don't really think about it. 생각하지도 않아요, 사실. 요즘. I don't really think about marriage at all, because I think with us, we have...
Yeah, we have so much things
to do.
Focus on.
Yeah. But kids, nowadays, I do like kids.
Oh.
I didn't like kids before.
Oh, you didn't.
Like in the past, 지금 어른한테 말한 것처럼 얘기했어요.
진짜?
Hello, how do you do? Hello, 이렇게 handshake 하고. But now it's like I'm liking it more. So I think again, I think financially that's a big thing.
Yeah,
money's a big one. You need to be able to look after everybody, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big one as well. But I think I would like to have maybe 10 children. Yeah.
Sam.
이거 한번 들어보세요. 이해하실 거예요.
내가 잘못 들은 거 아니야?
그러니까 축구 시키려고.
와! Yes!
So
you got it right.
So you want to have a full like football team?
Yes! Yes!
2021년.
Only with boys or like
No.
like
half.
half.
And
okay.
I'll train.
And you're gonna mix them up in two teams.
Yeah, I'll train them hard. Train them really hard. Ideally, twins, triplets, twin triplets, like that.
쌤 오빠랑 결혼할 분은 굉장히 화이팅 하셔야겠다.
그분은 아마 아들이 11명 키우는 느낌이 들 거예요.
그거 맞죠. 그거 맞아요.
그래서 마지막 그 멤버는 Sam himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be playing,
So
definitely.
11 people.
Yeah. If she says no, then I'll be okay.
Then have you ever thought of your team name?
Team name?
Yeah.
Carter FC.
Okay.
Of course.
That's cute.
Carter FC.
Carter FC.
I'm so ready for that.
Yeah.
But seriously, I think 3 is a good number. I think 3 is a good number.
And I wish you good luck on that.
Yeah. I know. It'll never happen. I know, but it's just in my head.
Who knows?
We'll see.
You know.
Anyways, all right, guys. This is very interesting. I think we're speaking about children and stuff and marriage. We're gonna maybe go into more detail, but after we have a listen to a song now. This one is called "Baby." It's by Astro. There we go, "Baby" there by Astro that we just heard. We're on to part 2 of today's Amor Fati. We're talking about a love talk question today, all to do with, child plans for the future. So if I get married, I want to have children versus I don't. I think Hayana's pretty... I think it's really good, actually, that you know exactly what you want and stuff.
Yeah.
And Aaron, still not sure, but that's normal.
Yeah.
That's so normal.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's all good. And me, I'm in my own fantasy land.
Yeah, I think because I haven't experienced this whole process, like getting married or like having babies. I think that's why I'm not afraid, because I've never been through that.
Yeah. That's true. I know what you mean, because we were just talking.
But maybe that might, like, this thought might change if I have one child, and if it hurts too much, then
stop.
3는 안 되겠다. 이럴 수도 있어요. It might change, but yeah, for now, 3.
You can say to your husband, stay away from me. Stay away. You could turn into that. Interesting. We do have some of our listeners.
Yeah, we do.
Shared.
I got a message from Samantha from Australia. Well, I like this topic for today. If I get married, I want to have children or not. Even though I have already been married and I had kids, William and Daniel, in that order. Oh, that's super cute. I always knew that I would have children. The thing is, I did it the other way around, had my kids first, then got married.
Yeah, okay.
When it comes to the gender, it didn't worry me what gender my kids were, as long as they were healthy. When they were birthed, I was so happy. So take care, sending love, hugs and kisses.
Lovely. I think nowadays that happens a lot.
That happens a lot.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And lovely. I know that I think her kids are in university now, so she's like a super mum. She's done well. 지금 대학생들이요. 아마 아들 딸 엄청 고생하셨을 것 같은데요. 그렇죠? 20년 동안. For 20 years, it must have been hard work. Good stuff. All right, thank you, Samantha. Okay.
And this message from Raul. Hola, Sam, Pretty, Hayana, and everyone. Yeah, of course I want kids if I'm married, and I want 2 daughters. Girls are the sweetest and always sticks with the dad. That's why it's better for me.
Oh.
Okay. See, I thought I would like 저는 똑같았어요. I thought a daughter would be sweet and stuff. But then if my daughter had a boyfriend, I'd go I think I'd go crazy.
Oh.
Like
My dad.
You're a girl, obviously.
Yeah.
Does your dad not? Is he overly protective?
He was until high school. He was overly protective.
Of course, yeah.
But once I became an adult, he wasn't like super like open to that at first.
Of course, yeah.
He tried to accept everything, and I think he tried hard. But like whatever. I don't know exactly what he's been through, but he did say that it was kind of. Yeah, hard to
of course, man.
to accept everything, but he understood me, and he's now super like open-minded.
Your dad's cool. I'm very not cool. There's no understanding.
But he might be acting like he's cool. I don't know.
But even acting is okay, because at least he's acting, right?
Yeah, but because he loves me so much, he's trying to like just accept myself as a woman.
Yeah. He must be going crazy.
I think at first he might have.
So, no, my baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Anyways, it shows how much he loves you. That's what it is. Okay, I've got Aimlita. So, okay, I want to have children, of course. 1 son, 1 daughter. But if God gave me more than 2, I will accept it. Because many couples have a difficult time to have children. You have to accept the beautiful gift and try to be responsible.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys, and stay safe.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
I guess.
Yeah.
I got another message from Siska from Indonesia. Haha, today's topic is half easy, half hard. If I get married, yes, of course I want to have children because I love kids. Then hard to decide I want to have a son or a daughter. First, of course, daughter, because girls are cute. We can dress her up with cute outfit, you can do her hair as well, etc., etc. And daughter usually are more closer to their parents, just in general. It doesn't mean that sons can't be close to parents as well. So 1 daughter and 1 son will be nice, so the kids won't be lonely as well. How about you guys?
Yeah, I think you're right. I feel bad today. 뭔가 기분이 좀 안 좋네요, 오늘.
This really depends on the personality. There's girls out there who are kind of not expressive.
That's true.
And there's sons out there who are super expressive. I think Aaron은 진짜 expressive 할 것 같아.
Yeah, Aaron's
나보다 더 잘할 것 같은데.
우리 엄마가 교회 집사님들 맨날 옛날에 집 데려오면 커피 제가 타드렸거든요. 그렇게 좋아하셨어요. 어머 이러면서 커피를 너무
아론이는 진짜 진짜 그런 거 잘할 것 같아.
Aaron's really good with his mum, actually. He was just saying when people from church would come, he'd give coffee to everybody and stuff. He'd be a really good son like that. I'm a very bad son.
No, you're not. I mean, that's normal. Because my brother, he always just stays in his room.
Right.
I mean, he sometimes comes out and spend time with my family. But my mom always wants to, stick around with my brother. But he just doesn't.
Okay. From today, I'm going to make changes, listeners. I'm making changes in my life. Oh, we'll see. Okay, I've got Leon Terra from Singapore very quickly. If I get married, having children or not doesn't matter. If I have children, though, I want my first child to be a guy and the second child to be a girl, so the older brother can protect the younger sister. Having 2 kids maximum. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Did you ever think about
having an older brother?
what would it be like if I had an older brother?
근데 또 그것도 there's a lot of older brothers who doesn't even care about the younger sister.
Oh, I've seen that.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah,
but 근데 반대로 in an opposite case, there are super protective o빠들.
Yeah.
But you know, 내 오빠가 그랬을지 모르는 어떤 상황일지 모르니까. Yeah, I never thought of having an older brother.
I would be nervous if I dated a girl who had an older brother. That's a bit nervous.
Yeah, that's kind of
Because then you have to say hello to the dad and
the
brother.
at the same time. Yeah,
It's tough. This is very interesting, listeners. So I think I think we're all sharing what's our very popular views. I think we're all very different. Some of us are ready, some of us are not. It depends what age you are. There's so many variables. All right, well, guys, we've got to move on again. We've got to play some more music, and this one is Hayana. We've got an Ibra song to play. Okay,
yes.
It's called "우린 좀 달라, We Are a Bit Different." There we go. "우린 좀 달라, We Are a Bit Different" by Ibra. We just heard. Which puts us in a position where we're on to part 3 of today's Amor Fati. So part 3 again. We got so many interesting stories to go through today. Part 3 is called Our Love. We're talking about love stories from all around the world. All the different kinds of love.
More than anything, the start of part 3, Our Love, is you guys send us your own process of becoming couple stories, dating stories, breakup stories, and relationship contents.
For the people that send in great messages for part 3, we'll give comments on the message through our live keyboard performance, so please participate.
Yes, okay, so we do have a love story for today.
We do.
I'm excited.
Oh.
Okay, so I do believe it's in Korean first, yes?
Yeah.
4살 차이 님이 보내주셨고요. 저는 직장생활 5년 차의 30대의 여자인데요. 얼마 전에 친구의 소개로 20대의 혈기왕성한 친구를 만나게 됐어요. 저는 연하를 선호하는 편이었고 그 친구는 한 번도 영상을 만나본 적이 없지만 상관없다면서 소개를 받은 건데요. 이 친구는 전화보다는 톡을 좋아해요. 또 패키지 여행보다는 자유여행이 재밌대요. 모두 저랑 반대입니다. 그래도 나이 차가 느껴지지 않을 정도로 배려심이 깊은 것 같아서 데이트 신청을 받아 한 3번 정도 만났는데요. 이번에 그 친구 생일이라 제가 먼저 데이트 신청을 하려고 했더니 대학교 모임에서 1박 2일로 레지던스를 빌려서 생일 파티를 한다고 생일 지나고 만나자고 하더라고요.
지나고? Okay, let's go on.
참고로 그 모임에는 여자들이 있대요.
Okay.
쿨한 척했지만 이해가 잘 안 돼요. 어장관리 당하고 있는 기분이랄까? 제가 너무 고지식한 걸까요? 아니죠? 요즘 20대들은 모두들 다 저렇게 쿨한 건지 아니죠? 이거 썸 맞을까요?
Okay. Let me read this in English. Okay, calm down, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm calm down.
Okay.
Yeah, this message is from 4살 차이님. And the message goes, I'm a woman in my 30s with 5 years of working life. So not long ago, I met a male friend in my 20s with the introduction of my friend. I prefer younger people, but we were introduced because although he hasn't met an elder woman, he said that he didn't care much. So this friend likes to talk, message, rather than talking on the phone. Also, he prefers free travel is more fun than package tour. It's all the opposite of me. Still, it seemed that I was considerate enough to not feel the age difference. So I asked out for a date and met about 3 times. But this time, because it was his birthday, I first tried to request a date, and he told me to meet after his birthday, that he rented a residence for 2 days and 1 night at a university meeting and had a birthday party. For reference, there are also women at the meeting as well. I pretended to be cool, but I just don't understand. It feels like being under management of a fishing ground. Am I too conservative? Is everyone in their 20s these days like this cool? And is this a sum? Is there any way to check if this is a sum or not?
Okay, right. So that's the message for today. 다행히 시간 좀 있어서 막 말하시면 됩니다. We got some time today, so we can talk about this one. So, firstly, 일단은 is this a sum? We need to get our things out.
Yeah.
If it's a sum, make a noise. If it's not a sum, no noise.
밖에다 갖다 놨어.
Aaron hasn't even lifted up his noisemaker. Hayana has. Is a sum 1, 2, 3? It's not a sum. It's not a sum. It's. Oh.
난 너와 사회적 거리를 두겠어.
Oh, he's not getting close to his noisemaker there.
I'm just hoping this isn't a sum.
Yeah, we're hoping it's not a sum. Okay, right, Hayana, you go first for this one. What? So why is? Well, I think
So
we all
this
know.
guy is not mature enough, I guess. This guy isn't thinking of this woman. I don't understand why he even went out on a date. Because if he has like feelings towards this woman, and if this guy is caring about her, then this woman should have been a priority than, you know, that university meeting or whatsoever. Or he should have invited her.
Yeah.
At that stage is acceptable, but just telling her that 우리 이런 모임이 있으니까 let's meet after my birthday. It's kind of, I mean, it doesn't mean that he is putting this woman as his priority, and that isn't acceptable for me. If you guys are planning to go on a date in the future, like continuously, and if you guys are trying to improve your relationship, well, I don't think this is a good start, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a very difficult one indeed. And I don't know. I think, I think, Hayana, what you said is perfect pretty much. I think most people will think the same thing. Let's go to Aaron. 일단 아까 아론이가 열심히 글 쓰고 있었어요. He was making notes on his paper. I'm loving this.
그러니까 사실 저는 이분이 소개로 만난 게 아니면 이럴 수 있다고 생각해요. 원래 알던 친구 사이나 그러면 원래 그냥 이렇게 이런 애니까. 근데 소개로 만났다는 거는 그런 뭔가 이성 간의 그런 관계를 전제하에 관계를 시작한 거잖아요.
That's true.
근데 뭔가 아예 그냥 이렇게 거절을 했으면 했지 그것도 아니고 뭔가 연락은 하는데, 그리고 이런 생일 같은 자리에서 만약에 아직 사귀는 사이고 아니고 이래서, 그러니까 진짜 만약에 마음이 있으면 나 인사시키고 싶은데 사실 우리가 아직 사귀는 사이가 아니라서 그냥 파티라도 같이 올래? 뭐 이렇게 얘기를 하던가, 아니면 이 모임이 이런 막 그냥 아예 그냥 파티 같은 게 아니고 친한 친구 몇 명이랑 하는 거면 그래도 이해를 하겠는데 그냥 아예 이렇게 싹 불러가지고 하는 파티잖아요. 완전 이렇게 뒷전에 가 있는 건지 이분이. 그러니까 남자 입장에서는 이 여자를 썸이라고 생각하고 대할 수도 있을 것 같은데 나는 우리 이 4살 차이님을 생각을 해서 조금 더 뭔가 확실하게 하고 좀 거리를 뭔가 이렇게 둬도 되지 않을까.
Yeah, okay, so what Aaron's thinking here is, I don't know, basically, this guy, well, the last thing is this guy, I think this guy might think it's a sum, but for you, I think for this woman, Nesal Chai, which means 4 years gap, by the way, translation, she should maybe have thoughts about it, because, I don't know, because you're not officially together, he could have, just invited you to say hello to people that he knows. That could have been a thing to do, or just have a small gathering or something, but he's obviously just completely said, don't come.
Oh, don't come.
It's interesting. I don't know, I'm a bit confused as well. The one thing I'm confused about is 대놓고 말을 한 거잖아요. 이 자리가 있다라는 말을 대놓고 말을 하니까 본인 아무 일 아니다라고 생각할 수도 있거든요. He could be thinking it doesn't mean anything, because if he thought it was bad, he would have maybe kept it a secret. Maybe, but he said it, right?
That's worse, though.
That's worse. So for him, there's nothing wrong with it, I think, in his head. I don't know, but it's difficult, because 3 times, 3번이 조금 애매하지 않을까요?
세 번밖에 안 만났으니까.
Yeah, because it's 3 times. For me, 저는 좀 아니라고 생각하지만 어떤 분은 3번은 아직은 아니다라고 생각할 수도 있다는 또 생각이 드네요.
케바케야 이런 거는.
Yeah, like for me, I would think invite her definitely, but for him, there are some people who think 3 times doesn't mean anything.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a very difficult one, but I get the feeling it's not a good match really.
Yeah.
일단은 아니잖아요. 이게 even though you think differently, it's all fine. I don't think it's a good match. I don't know. So, what do you think? Should she say something? Hayana, you're the female here. Would you?
I was thinking the solution.
Would you say something?
입밥집 가서 난장판 쳐주세요.
If I was willing to date this guy, if I was like even 3 times of after the date, if I was thinking to have a serious relationship with this guy, then I would have talked. Like I would have told him that 나 좀 기분 나쁜 것 같아.
I feel bad. Yeah,
because there's like a lot of women and you didn't even invite me. Then what am I? Like I would have asked him straight away if I was willing to date this guy seriously.
Okay.
But 나도 만약 긴가민가한 상황, if I wasn't like sure would I date this guy or not, I would have just thought, yeah, maybe we're just not a match.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have just let him go, whatever he does. Because I think even she mentioned their style, like their preferences aren't even matching.
No, they don't match. No.
So this guy likes to message rather than talking over the phone.
Yeah.
And even the traveling style there, it doesn't match.
Yeah.
So
내 아는 형 아니야? 3분 줄게 말해. I'll give you 3 minutes talk. Is this someone I know?
Yeah.
No, I think that's really sensible actually. I think you should bear that in mind and have a good think about it.
Yeah, just think about how you really feel towards this guy. If you are really into this guy and if you really want to date this guy seriously, then 안 맞는 건 맞추면 되는데. Like, yeah, you should look through how you are feeling through this guy and make a conclusion out of that.
We wish you good luck.
Wish you good luck.
It's tough.
For
it's
real.
tough. We'll have a bit more of a chat about it after another song, actually. Maybe this will, I don't know, if you're feeling bad, this will cheer you up a little bit. W24, it's a song called 점퍼 챙겨나와, Always Missing You. So that was 점퍼 챙겨나와, Always Missing You by W24 that we just heard. And it's the last part 4 for today's Amor Fati. Yeah, we've had a message that Hayana and Aaron read out for us earlier. From Nesal Chai, and having a bit of a confusing time with this guy, but we've got something nice for you because I believe Hayana and Aaron, you're going to do some music.
Yeah, that's true.
That'll make you feel better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. So we prepared a small song for you, and let's just go right into it.
Do you want to tell us what it is, or surprise?
So it's a surprise song.
Okay.
Well, it's a song called 누누나나. I guess everybody will know this song. It's like out there. Yeah. So I guess because this woman who sent us this message is a Nuna, obviously. And this song might suit this situation. I guess this is what you want to say to this guy or something like that.
I love it.
Let's just see how it goes.
Do it with attitude. All right, so Hayana and Aaron, take it away.
Come on, 누나의 쿨함.
What happens? Didn't give a word. 맘대로 계속 따들어. They talk about me. 뭐라노? 뭐라카노? 그래서 나는 Put 'em up in the air.
love it. That's so good, man.
Yeah, that was our version of Jesse's 눈이 남아.
I like it. 딱 봐도 베킹버크 많이 하셨네.
백인목을 많이 하셨어요.
경험이 있다.
많이 하시고 오셨어요.
볼륨도 딱 알아요.
Yeah. He knows how to do that.
몇 년 동안 잘 이렇게 많이 하거든요.
항상 이렇게 좀 흥띄우는 역할을. 네.
I love backing vocals from Aaron there. He knows how to do it. He's got experience. Hayana, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you.
And I think Nesasha will love that. So good. All right. So that's the end of today's show.
Already.
It brings us nicely to the end. We do need to, before we go, announce some winners, actually.
Okay.
So we've got a song video message is going to.
Leontier from Singapore.
All right. And a video message?
Goes to Aimlita from Indonesia.
Ooh.
Congrats. Well done, guys. Hi, and Aaron, we'll see you again. We'll see you next week.
Yes, I'll see you next week.
Thank you. And guys, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your DJ, Sam Carter. Today, we're going to have Jamie end the show for us, featuring Changmo. It's called Numbers. And we'll say goodbye for now. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Bye-bye.